The history and evolution of men's cricket from its origins to 2025 cricket. One of the world's oldest and most cherished sports has evolved from a simple pastime played by children in rural England to a global spectacle followed by billions. Its story reflects not only the development of a game, but also the social, cultural, and technological changes that have shaped the modern world. As of 2025, men's cricket stands as a sport that bridges history and innovation, uniting people from diverse nations under the banner of fair play, competition, and passion. Early origins. When and how cricket was founded. The origins of cricket can be traced back to 16th century England, particularly in the southeastern counties of Kent and Sussex. The first known reference to the game appeared in 1598, describing it as a children's game played in the countryside. It began with shepherds and farmers using curved sticks to hit balls made of wool or cork. Initially a rural pastime, cricket gradually spread to towns and schools, evolving into an organized sport. By the 17th century, adults had begun playing cricket regularly, and by the 18th century, it had become England's national sport. The earliest known set of cricket laws was written in 1744, formalising basic rules such as pitch dimensions and scoring. In 1787, the Marylebone Cricket Club (MCC) was established at Lord's Cricket Ground in London. The MCC soon became the official guardian of the laws of cricket, standardizing and regulating the game, a legacy that continues to this day. Expansion across the British Empire. Birth of global cricket. Cricket's globalization began during the 18th and 19th centuries as the British Empire expanded. British soldiers, sailors, and colonists carried the game with them to different parts of the world, particularly to India, Australia, the Caribbean, South Africa, and New Zealand. It quickly took root in these regions, where locals adopted and adapted the sport. The first international cricket match was played in 1844 between Canada and the United States, marking the sport's first steps onto the world stage. In 1877, the first official test match was played between England and Australia in Melbourne, a landmark event that is still celebrated as the beginning of international cricket. The fierce rivalry that developed between these two nations gave birth to the Ashes in 1882, one of the most iconic sporting contests in history. Formation of cricket teams and global governance. As cricket spread, more nations joined the international community. By the late 19th century, South Africa had joined England and Australia as a test-playing nation. The formation of the Imperial Cricket Conference (ICC) in 1909 formalised cricket's global governance, with England, Australia, and South Africa as founding members. Over time, other countries were added. West Indies 1928, New Zealand 1930, India 1932, Pakistan 1952, Sri Lanka 1982, Zimbabwe 1992, Bangladesh 2000, Ireland and Afghanistan 2017. This gradual inclusion of nations transformed cricket into a truly international sport, with each country bringing its own style, culture, and fan base. The growth of cricket in former British colonies was especially significant, as it became a source of national pride and unity, a legacy that still defines the sport today. Cricket in the 20th century, the age of tests and ODIs. Throughout the early and mid-20th century, test cricket dominated the sport. It was considered the purest form of the game, a true test of skill, patience, and strategy over 5 days. Players like Sir Don Bradman, Jack Hobbs, and Wally Hammond became legendary for their performances. However, the lengthy format and slow pace limited the sport's accessibility to casual audiences. The next great innovation came with the birth of one-day internationals (ODIs) in the 1970s. The first ODI was played in 1971 between Australia and England, introducing a new limited overs format. The idea of a shorter, faster game captivated fans, leading to the creation of the Cricket World Cup in 1975. The early dominance of the West Indies, with stars like Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd, showcased the thrilling potential of the one-day game. The 1980s and 1990s saw cricket become a global spectacle. Thanks to television broadcasting, colorful clothing, and day-night matches. The introduction of sponsorships and international tournaments turned cricket into a professional industry. Players like Kapil Dev, Ian Botham, and Imran Khan became heroes not just for their nations but across the cricketing world. Modernization and globalization of the game. The 1990s and 2000s represented a new phase in men's cricket. The ICC became more structured, introducing tournaments like the Champions Trophy and expanding the World Cup to include emerging nations. Teams such as Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and Australia dominated different eras, while legends like Sachin Tendulkar, Brian Lara, and Shane Warne raised the sport's profile. Technology also began to reshape cricket. The use of video replays, third umpires, and later the decision review system (DRS) brought more fairness and accuracy. Television coverage became more sophisticated, and global broadcasting deals made cricket accessible to millions of homes. The 1996 World Cup win by Sri Lanka highlighted how strategy and innovation could transform the game, while the 2003 and 2007 editions cemented cricket's global reach. The T20 revolution and the birth of modern fast cricket. A major turning point arrived with the introduction of 2020 T20 cricket in 2003 in England. Designed to be short, fast, and exciting, T20 cricket revolutionized how the sport was played and consumed. The first T20 International took place in 2005, and the 2007 ICC T20 World Cup in South Africa, won by India, changed the game's landscape forever. The creation of the Indian Premier League (IPL) in 2008 took T20 cricket to new heights, combining sport with entertainment. It introduced franchise teams, player auctions, and international participation. The IPL's success inspired similar leagues like the Big Bash League Australia, Caribbean Premier League, and Pakistan Super League. These competitions brought innovation, aggressive batting, and global stardom to players like Chris Gayle, Ab de Villiers, and MS Dhoni. T20 cricket modernized the sport by encouraging creativity, new shots, dynamic fielding, and high-speed bowling. It attracted younger audiences and increased cricket's global footprint, especially in non-traditional markets like the United States and the Middle East. Men's cricket in 2025, a perfect blend of tradition and innovation. As of 2025, men's cricket continues to thrive across three major formats: Test, ODI, and T20. Each format caters to a different audience and purpose. Test cricket remains the ultimate test of endurance and skill. ODS emphasized strategy and consistency, and T20s showcase innovation and entertainment. The sport has also embraced technology and data analytics, using tools such as Hawkeye, Ultra Edge, and ball tracking to improve accuracy and fan engagement. Fitness and athleticism have reached unprecedented levels, with modern cricketers being faster, stronger, and more versatile than ever before. Global tournaments like the ICC World Cup, World Test Championship, and T20 World Cup now attract billions of viewers worldwide. New cricketing nations like Afghanistan and Ireland have brought fresh stories of passion and perseverance, while established teams like India, Australia, and England continue to dominate the international scene. The growing popularity of franchise leagues, including the Major League Cricket USA, reflects cricket's continuous expansion beyond its traditional boundaries. Conclusion. From its humble beginnings in 16th century England to its global prominence in 2025. Cricket's evolution mirrors humanity's journey through time, adapting, modernizing, and thriving. What began as a rural children's game has become a worldwide passion, uniting millions through its mix of heritage and innovation. Cricket's history is not just about bat and ball. It's about culture, resilience, and transformation. In 2025, modern fast cricket stands as a symbol of how tradition can coexist with progress, a living reminder that while the formats may change, the spirit of the game remains eternal.